to sing like Beyonce. Beyonce just did the Nigerian national anthem, and the crowd, like the ending part, they were singing along. And she said she feels that she is part of home, like a part of her is home whenever she hears about Nigeria. That's how much Beyonce is lovers, and she had to do a stand-up for Nigeria. So yes, happy birthday, Nigeria. We are 59 years old today. So happy Independence Day to every Nigerian citizen. Happy Independence Day to all Today FM star and Dave in the studio with me. Of course, it is entertainment today, and my name is Majesty Sampson, the one and only Radio Majesty, and I am here with David as well with me in the studio. You know, I have a lot to talk about because it's Independence Day, and I think we'll just head straight to the favorite part of the show, which is how well do you know your country? How well do you know Nigeria? Where you need to call me up and then answer a few questions. Now, if you get it correctly, I'm not promising, but then you might go home with something today. You know, it's Independence Day, and I'm just going to be that generous on the show. As well as recap, we'll be giving away recharge card as always. So hit me up on 0817 00951 or 0810 9510951. I have about 10 or 8 questions with me. If you get it correctly, you will win something. I'm not promising, but let's just keep our fingers crossed. How well do you know Nigeria? Keep the calls coming. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. What's your name? Hi, Promise. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
Good morning. So I have questions 1 to 8. Pick one.
The number one.
Number one. All right. Recite the second stanzas of the Nigerian national anthem. And your time starts now. Let's go. Second stanza.
Give me 10 minutes. I will not get to you.
I'm ashamed of you. Kai! Jesu! Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Today from 951. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Emmanuel.
Hi, Emmanuel. Happy Independence Day to you.
Yes.
All right, so pick a number. Number 1 is taken already, so I have 2 to 8.
Number 3.
Number 3. Who was the first president to ever rule Nigeria? The first man, the first president to ever rule Nigeria? What year was that?
1950.
No, you're close. You're this close, baby. You're this close.
Try again.
1959.
Hell, Jesus Christ. Emmanuel, you just spoiled everything. You just spoiled it. You spoiled it for me, but you were close. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Today from 951. What's your name?
Good morning. My name is Chima.
And Chima, please turn down the volume of your radio set. Thank you.
Yes, I've done that. Majesty.
All right, go ahead,
Morning.
Chima. Pick a number. Good morning.
Number 10.
No, there's no number 10. I have from 3 to 8 left.
Okay, number 8. The last number.
Number 8. Who wrote the national anthem? The first one. Why are you
Who wrote the
laughing?
national anthem?
Yes, please.
It's from Southeast.
What's the person's name?
But I've forgotten the name, honestly.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You try, eh? You try. This is how well you know Nigeria.
How well you know Nigeria?
Tell me!
Imagine.
I'm happy. It's Independence Day, people. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Today from 951, what's your name?
I'm Larry calling from the
All right, Larry, go ahead. I have question number 3 to 7.
Number 7.
Number 7. What does the eagle on the coat of arms stands for?
Sorry, come in.
The eagle on the coat of arms, what does it stand for?
Peace.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so not correct. That is so not correct.
No.
That's not correct. Listen, guys, my hands are itching to give away on the show. And how well do you know your country? I'm a Niger guy. I be this. Prove yourself to
Today.
me. This show is all about Nigeria. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
I'm Juliet. I'm calling from Abloma.
All right, Juliet, go ahead.
Okay, number 5.
Number 5. What does the horse on the coat of arms stands for?
Jesus. Okay, stands for let me guess. Peace and unity.
No, it stands for dignity actually, and the eagle on the coat of arms stands for strength. Let's keep the calls coming, guys. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Peace calling from Alakaya.
Peace.
Yes.
All right, Peace. Go ahead. I have question number 3, 4, and 6.
Question 5.
Question 5 is taken. I said 3, 4, and 6.
Okay, question 4.
Question number 4. How many colors do we have in the Nigerian flag?
2.
All right, congratulations to you, Peace. Let me have the last 4 digits of your phone number.
0644.
I can barely hear you.
54.
The last 4 digits on your phone number.
0544.
All right. Please keep listening to the show till the end. I'll give you an instruction, please. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm okay. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right. Okay, go ahead. Pick a number. I have
So
3.
what numbers are left?
I have 3 and 6.
Number 3.
Okay. Who was the first? I think I've asked that question before.
Number 6. Number 6.
Who designed the Nigerian flag?
Miss Taiwa Kinkumi.
You said?
Mr. Taiwa Kinkumi.
One name is missing. I need his full name.
Please. Mr. Taiwa.
All right, congratulations to you. It is Michael Taiwo Akinkumi. But then let me have the last 4 digits of your phone number.
Okay, the last 4 digits.
Yes, please.
Can I send it as an SMS in your line?
If you have the office spot. Okay, yeah, send it to 0701-9339-962. Peace, you can do the same. Let me have your your number and your name as well to 0701-9339-962. So do that ASAP. And we have a little something for you on the show this morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. What's the name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Nick from Port Harcourt.
Nick.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, go ahead. Pick a number.
So what number is left?
Number what?
What number is available?
Okay, I'm starting all over again from number 1, but number 4 and 6, but they've been correctly answered. So pick any number.
Number 3.
Number 3. Sorry, I can't give you that one as well. It has already been taken out, so pick another one.
No.
Pick another one.
Okay, for which number again?
Okay, I have number 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5, and 7 and 8.
You're not fair. No.
There are simple
1,
questions.
2, 5, 7, and 8. Let's go.
Okay, let me have 5.
Number 5. What does the horse on? No, I've said this one already. I take it down. No. No, he's out.
MJ.
Number 5.
MJ.
Listen, wait, hold on. I have question number 8, 1, and 2. So pick anyone.
Hey.
Girl, you can do this.
Come
You
on,
can
come
do
on.
this. I'm waiting. Number 2. Okay. In 3 seconds, what is the third line in the first stanzas of our national anthem? Tell me the third line. Our national anthem, the third line in 3 seconds, and your time starts now. Let's go.
1.
I disagree. Let me pick another number. I disagree.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. You were
Disqualified.
You were this close in getting it. So how well do you know Nigeria? How well do we know our country? That's what Entertainment Today is all about, because it is our Independence Day.
Happy Independence, Nigeria.
Hello. Good morning. Hello.
My name is Barry.
Hi, Barry. How are you?
Fine.
All right. So
What number is remaining?
all right. I have number 1, 2, and 8.
Okay. Let me have number 8.
Who wrote the national anthem?
When somebody don't answer it right now.
No.
Give me another number. Give me another number, please.
Sorry, I don't do
That was
that.
supposed to be a clue for you, bro.
No, I don't do that.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Please turn down the volume on your radio.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead. I have 1, 2, 8. Let's go.
I choose number 8.
Number 8. Who wrote the national anthem?
John A. Iletibu.
No.
Please, sir. No.
My head. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good day, please. My name is Sidi.
Your name is what?
Sidi, calling from Rumukushi.
I do really get the name.
Can you speak up?
Sidi.
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 Chidi.
Chidi. Oh, okay. All right, Chidi, go ahead. I have question number 1 to 8.
Okay, 1.
Recite the second stanzas of the national anthem. Let's go.
Oh, God, direct our noble God. Our that right, ever you that to know in love and honest, growth and living your sense. Great love behind us, sing to the nation, happy and just.
Yay! Congratulations to you, Chidi. You got it correctly. Let me have the last 4 digits of your phone number.
Okay, 0810.
0810. All right, do me a favor. Please text me your name and your phone number to 0701 9339 962. Same thing to Oge and Peace. Please, you guys, to text the number to 0701 9339 962. So our question number 1 has been taken. So I am left with question number 2 and question number 8. Let's do this, people. Okay, I heard myself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
I can
we
hear
can.
you. Good morning. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Oyebuchi.
Onyebuchi. Go ahead. I have question number 2 and question number 8.
Question number 8.
Google has helped you. You were so direct. Who wrote the national anthem? Hello?
Are you there?
See, after Google helped you. Hello, good morning. And we lost that one. How well do you know Nigeria? How well do we know our country? What do I wanted to ask, how old are we? But then, come on, MJ, that question is too cheap. Why?
Just imagine that.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good morning. What's your name?
This is Mercy.
Hi, Mercy. Is it Mercy from Big Brother?
Let's know.
You say maybe. All right, Mercy, go ahead. I have question number 2 and 8 left.
Give me question number 8.
Who wrote the national anthem?
I think that should be Benedicto Diasi.
Congratulations to you, Mercy. You sounded
Congratulations.
like you know it. Why you just use Google? You this girl. Yes, sense. Yes, sense.
You know. Proud Nigerian.
Let me have the last 4 digits of your phone number.
4233.
All right. Thank you very much, Mercy. Please text your name and your complete phone number to 0701 9339 962. That's 0701 9339 962. Hello, good morning. And we lost that one. One more number to go, and then we'll call it a wrap. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, I'm Braid.
All right, Braid, how are you?
Fine, happy independence to you.
Same to you, Braid.
See you.
So I have question number 2 left.
Okay, go ahead, let me try.
Okay, in 3 seconds, what is the third line in the first stanza of our national anthem? What does the third line say? Let's go. In 3 seconds.
With love and fight.
Time up.
Hey.
Time up.
MJ.
No.
That was savage.
Time up. Why? I didn't say she recites.
3
Hello.
seconds.
Oh. Okay, so I have one more question left. This one is a giveaway because I've repeated the questions like over and over again. So last caller. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
I'm Blessing calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, Blessing, go ahead. I have just question number 2 for you. In 3 seconds, what is the third line in our first stanza of national anthem?
To serve our father's land.
Congratulations to you, Blessing. Let me see how happy she is. Let me have the last 4 digits of your phone number.
I cannot remember my last 4 digits, so can I send it?
Okay, please do to 0701-9339-962. So my winner this morning, my winners are Blessing, Chidi, Oge, Peace, and Mercy. Oh my goodness, they are all females. Yes, we did this, people.
You know,
I'm super excited. Like all females born on my show this morning. Come on, MJ.
You know what they say? Like they always refer to Nigeria as hard, the motherland. You know.
Oh, let me give like a standing ovation to all of my readers. Blessing, Chidi is a guy. You have spoiled my show. But then congratulations to you guys. Please text your numbers and your names to 0701-9339-962. That's 0701-9339-962. There is no way we are going to wrap up the show without gisting you what is going on. You know, your Edoche actually said something when they invited him for a show Independence Day today, and he said something. He wasn't really okay, you know, despite the fact that he has been pushing in the Nollywood industry and then he's into politics as well. He came out to express himself this morning that he wasn't really happy at all. Well, I am going to play what Yo has to say for all of the Nigerian youth for you guys, so have a listen.
So I've been invited for a couple of Independence Day shows to celebrate Nigeria at 59, October 1st and all that. And I turned down all those shows because honestly, I don't see what we're celebrating. What are we celebrating? Huh? I mean, I'm 37 years old. All the problems that Nigeria had right before I was born, all those problems are still there with more problems added. So what are we celebrating? I mean, the list is endless. Should I mention them? Joblessness, poverty, insecurity, killings everywhere. The youths doing nothing, just begging money on social media. What are we? We're not achieving anything. So what are we celebrating? We need to tell ourselves the truth for us to move forward in this country. Even if things are good for you, what about other people? For me, I believe that if you're planning to celebrate Nigeria at 59, then honestly, you're part of our problems. What are we celebrating?
Okay, that's for you guys. What are we celebrating? Well, I don't know what you were celebrating. You don't know what I am celebrating, but I am sure celebrating the fact that I am alive
We
today.
still won, like 59.
And we had seen some persons that have been struggling too far. Most people in the entertainment industry go as far as saying entertainers or celebrities, so to say, do not look back at everyone at home. They just focus on themselves and other people out there. And this is exactly what Yo was trying to say as well. So to an extent, would I say is right, or should we?
It can be right.
It can be wrong.
You know, personally, I feel, come on, 59 years, we're still standing strong, you know, despite the fact that things
But
go
Yo
wrong.
is not happy about that. Yo Edoche is not happy about that.
But the change starts from him. He could do something about it.
Anyways, we have to, wrap things up and get going. But then the recap comes up at 6:35. Of course, recharge card to give away on the show.
Yep.
And my winners, please do your to text the number to 0701-9339-962. The word news comes up next. On that note, we call it a wrap on the entertainment today. Bye-bye.
Are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM. Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South South, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
This is Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News.
Good afternoon, and this is the World News here on your premium talk radio station, Today 95.1 FM. I am Ifeemi Andrew. On the headlines. President Muhammadu Buhari reiterates his commitment to clean up Ogoniland. Unknown gunmen kidnap 18-seater bus traveling from Owerri to Port Harcourt in Omerelu community. Rivers State Police Command declares readiness to take fight against criminality to creeks. And on the foreign scene, tension rises as deadline for repatriation of Burundians in Tanzania ends today. And now, details. President Muhammadu Buhari has again reiterated his commitment to fast-track the cleanup of oil-impacted sites in Ogoniland. The president gave the assurance while delivering his independence anniversary speech. He said the redeployment of the Niger Delta Development Commission from the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation to the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs underscores his administration's commitment to enhancing the living conditions of the people of the Niger Delta region. The president also noted that his administration is intensifying the fight against militancy and attacks on the nation's oil facilities in the region.
We remain equally resolute in our efforts to combat militant attacks on our oil and gas facilities in the Niger Delta and accelerate the Ogoni cleanup to address long-standing environmental challenges in that region. The recent redeployment of the Niger Delta Development Commission from the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation to the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs underscores our commitment to enhance the living standards of our communities in the Niger Delta through coordinated and appropriate programs.
The president also cautioned promoters of hate speech in the country to desist from such actions or get ready to face the consequences. He noted that his administration recognizes the freedom of expression of the citizens, but insisted that they would resist the abuse of such rights, especially through social media.
Our attention is increasingly being focused on cyber crimes and the abuse of technology through hate speech and other divisive material being propagated on social media. As we uphold the constitutional rights of our people to freedom of expression and association, where the purported exercise of these rights infringes on the rights of other citizens or threatens to undermine our national security, we will take firm and decisive action. In this regard, I reiterate my call for all to exercise restraint, tolerance, and mutual respect in airing their grievances and frustrations.
The Nigerian leader also noted that the country owes a debt of gratitude to the gallant men and women in arms through whose efforts recent successes were recorded in the fight against insecurity in the country. And former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has lamented the slow pace of development in the country 59 years after the attainment of political independence. Atiku expressed this in a statement issued to mark Nigeria's 59th independence anniversary. The presidential candidate of the PDP in the last election said Nigeria's founding fathers would be disappointed at how bad things have turned despite the end of the military rule in 1999. Atiku also lamented what he called the persecution of judges, even as he blamed political leadership for the depth of poverty in the land. And Nigeria's judiciary has performed below expectation in the 59 years of the country's independence. This is according to lawyers who were speaking in commemoration of Nigeria's Independence Day celebration. Port Harcourt-based lawyer Christian Njigwam, in an interview with correspondent Victor Ziama, said that successive governments have contributed to the failure of the judiciary. Njigwam added that the doctrine of separation of powers has no effect as different military and civilian administrations have made a mockery of Nigeria's constitution.
Court orders are not even being obeyed. There is total breakdown to the separation of power as it affects the judiciary. The executive arm of government, particularly from the federal government, not see anything to obey and respect as far as judiciary is concerned. Judges should stay away from politicians and distance themselves from their job so that the hope of the common man will still be rekindled. The level of dehumanization and suppression that the judiciary faced suggests that the judiciary have nothing to celebrate.
On his part, Chairman of the Port Harcourt branch of the Nigerian Bar Association, Adaka, public office holders have not been fair to the judiciary.
Pace of justice delivery in our judiciary is painfully too slow. And if we continue at this pace, gradually people will lose confidence in the judiciary. A situation where land matters last 20 years in courts, it's not acceptable. Simple landlord and tenant matters last 3-4 years, it's not acceptable. Where an accused person takes 5 to 10 years to prosecute him, and then at the end of the day is found not guilty. And you've already incarcerated him. Even if he is on bail, mentally he's in prison, remembering every day that matter is hanging over his head. So in that regard, I would say judiciary has failed. I'm a lawyer that is brutally real. We could have done better, but then on the other hand, the environment in which the judiciary has been forced to work, government, successive military administrations, not growing the judiciary, not developing the judiciary, even civilian administrations coming in, not developing the judiciary. I'm tempted to say that you cannot blame them for not performing well.
Adaka added that for Nigeria to grow democratically, the judiciary must be seen and accepted to be truly independent, devoid of any interference.
So some jurisdictions, lawyers are operating from courts, leaking courtrooms without chairs. Thank God we don't have that in River State. So that, of course, will impact on the performance of these lawyers. You expect a lawyer to work in that condition, and then he's going to prepare briefs, he's going to come to court it will impact on their performance, definitely. So I just said, we need to change some of our obsolete laws. We have so many obsolete laws. We need to help the judiciary in terms of infrastructure, the condition of service of the judges, and the general mindset where nobody cares about how long a matter stays in court. I think also it will help if we had more judges employed, more judges and more magistrates employed. The police are not equipped to prosecute matters in our magistrate courts.
Any of this report says an 18-seater commercial bus loaded with passengers have been diverted into a forest by unknown gunmen terrorizing the Owerri-Port Harcourt road. Our correspondent gathered that the travelers who were returning from Owerri to Port Harcourt were ambushed at gunpoint and diverted around the Omorelu axis of the Owerri-Port Harcourt road. A source within the Omorelu community who confirmed the incident to our correspondent disclosed that the hoodlums had earlier killed a young man inside the village before diverting the passengers on highest bus. Our source said the whereabouts of the kidnapped victims is still unknown and no much presence of police have been seen in the area, but added that about 4 young men suspected to be criminals were shot dead within former Reason Palm area.
Omrelu Market, that place will have police checkpoints. So when the boys came up, they stopped the boys, the boss, and they diverted it to the bush. Meanwhile, police people were there. All the policemen took to their ears. I don't think also that the DPO LL or area command LL or those things in those areas are giving the update of what is happening because they have failed to their own responsibility. If, as I speak with you, the boys are shooting sporadically. This morning,
when contacted, the spokesman of River State Police Commander Namni Omoni said the command is yet to be briefed on the latest incident, but promised to respond accordingly after hearing from the divisional police officer in charge of the area. And River State Commissioner of Police Mustafa Dandaura has declared his readiness to take the war against criminality to the creeks and hideouts across the communities in the state. CP Dandaura made the declaration at Elele Alimini community during the denouncement and disarmament of members of a cult group in Ikwere and Emoha communities organized by Ikwere Echie Youth Forum led by Gideon Isaac Ogbaka. The Commissioner of Police, who is represented by Chief Superintendent of Police Ahijo Lawson, commended the young men who denounced cultism and submitted their arms for their bold step and warned those who have refused to embrace peace to be ready for war with the security agencies.
I really want to appreciate everyone that has been part of this initiative. At least I have seen some arms that have been returned. I just want to say a few things that I feel will help us. One, to those ones that have returned these arms, I want to really thank them for taking this part of honor. You are welcome to civilization. No more staying in the bush, is that not so? We are fully aware that some have decided not to return their own arms. No problem. For those ones that have returned, we will continue to enjoy your life. For those ones that refuse to return their own, we will take the fight to them. We have taken the fight to Ogoni Axis, and at least there is relative calm there.
In his welcome address, the spokesman of Ikwere Echie Youth Forum, Good Hope Eyinda, stressed the need for government to ensure job creation and employment of youths, which he said will help restore the desired peace and security in the land.
For that singular reason, we are vehemently imploring those that are in authorities, both home and abroad, from federal to local government levels. Private firms are not an exception. Employ our youth as to avoid the saying, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Those that are not opportune to gain employment, all things being equal, they should be engaged skillfully, good boys and girls. A lot of companies that are operating on our land have refused diametrically to place our sons and daughters on high positions. No royalties, no MOU, no major contracts, etc. Our people, it is high time we started to fight for our rights.
One of the leaders of the repentant cultist, Victor Chidi Emenike, expressed how dangerous and tempting it is for anyone to denounce cultism and still remain idle, just as he called on the state government to provide job opportunities for the youths.
We are here to say that we have embraced the peace that they have brought in River State. Also telling the people that we cannot embrace this peace and to stay just like that. Staying idle is just kind of helping the people to cause crisis more in the community. Let them help us to give us jobs. We have a lot of handlers. Some of us are electricians, some of us are pipeline welders, some of us are drivers. If the River State or Nigerians will tell us that they will find a job, you see that there will be peace in our country, in River State. Not we apply and the end you see that they take people they know. Riches, taking people that are riches into riches. Let them look into the poor people. Our mothers are suffering. That's why we're crying. That's why we're suffering. So we need peace. And one day the peace we need is empowerment and employment.
In the meantime, the River State Police Command has confirmed the killing of the most wanted notorious kidnapping suspect from Egamini Rundele in Emoha local government area of the state, Ekweme Brown Ike, also known as Lucifer. The police said the suspect was killed by men of the Operation Sting in a sting operation led by the commander ACP Shem Evans. A statement issued by the police spokesman Nnamdi Omoni said the suspect was responsible for all the kidnappings and hijack of commercial buses on the Ndele axis of the East-West Road. It said the entire Ndele community has been thrown into wild jubilation as a result of his death. And if you just tuned in, you're listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, we have more news, foreign stories, and sports stories. Stay tuned.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Welcome back. You're still listening to the World News here on your premium talk radio station, Today 95.1 FM. And now to more stories. Governor Nyesom Wike says the River State government has fully acquired Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria, SPDC's 45% interest in the oil mining lease OML 11, situated in Ejama Egbubu community in Eleme local government area and other adjoining Ogoni communities in the state. Governor Wike, who disclosed this at a statewide broadcast at the Government House in Port Harcourt, explained that the background for the acquisition of OML 11 was premised on a court judgment.
I am delighted to inform you that the River State government has fully acquired Share Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria SPDC 45% interest in oil mining lease OML 11, situated in Ejema Ibubu community in Elime local government area and other adjoining Ogoni areas of River State. Background facts. The background of incidents and processes that accumulated into this salutary development are as follows. Following a major oil spill from SDPC Trans-Niger High Pressure Crude Oil Pipeline at Ejema community, an approximate area of 255 hectares of arable land for agriculture, fishing swamps, and rivers were devastated.
Governor Wike also explained why the state government acquired a 45% stake, saying that the federal government and the state government has lost a lot of revenue in the area for close to 30 years after the death of environmental activist Ken Sarwiwa and other prominent Ogonisans in that area.
Therefore, I directed River State Ministry of Finance Incorporated to make a bid of $150 million supported by a bank guarantee and cash payment to the deputy sheriff in the sum of 1 billion naira, the latter payable to judgment creditors while the former is escrowed. I further directed the relevant government agencies to take immediate steps to liaise with any financially capable companies to partner with the River State government to ensure that the sale oil food come on stream.
The governor further noted that he has directed the State Ministry of Finance Incorporated to make a bid of $150 million supported by a bank guarantee and cash payment to the deputy sheriff in the sum of 1 billion naira, as well as directed the relevant government agencies to take immediate steps to liaise with any financially capable company to partner with the River State government to ensure that the said oil field come on stream within 15 months. And the River State House of Assembly has approved the request by Governor Nyesom Wike to appoint 35 special advisors. The request of the governor is contained in a letter to the Assembly, which was read on the floor of the House by the Speaker, Ikunyi Owaji Igbani. Lawmakers, including the Chief Whip, Evans BP, and the member representing Ogba Egbema Endoni constituency, Nathaniel Owaji, said the appointment was long overdue. After debate, Speaker Ikunyi Owaji Igbani said the appointment of this essays will help to strengthen and support the smooth running of the state.
If there are no other officials of government assisting, he won't be able to do it alone, which is the essence of this request. On that note, if you are in support that the 35 special advisors, as requested by His Excellency, be approved by this House, can you indicate by raising your hands? From the result shows that the request of His Excellency that 35 special advisors be approved for him in line with Section 196 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is hereby approved by the House.
And now 38-year-old Francis Njoku, who was alleged to have caused the death of foremost journalist and rights activist Patrick Nagbaton, has been granted bail by a magistrate's court in Rumodwaya, Obiakwa local government area of River State. Njoku is facing 4-count charges bordering on traffic offences that caused an accident at Rukbakulusi, pleaded guilty to 2 out of the 4 charges. Our correspondent reports that Magistrate Esther Okere granted bail to the accused to the tune of 1 million naira and to provide a surety resident around the jurisdiction of the court. Speaking with newsmen, Ayodele Salami, who is counsel to Patrick Nagbaton, said they want the court to prescribe the penalty of the offence committed by the defendant.
Here too, and I was given a copy of the charge. We normally, when an accused has pleaded guilty like this, there's a very straightforward trial.
Counsel to the accused Bernard Egu, on his part, said the conditions of the bail granted Francis Njoku are fair enough.
And the bail is okay because this court has a jurisdiction to grant the bail. The only thing, the only situation whereby this court cannot grant a bail is on capital offence, and this matter is not a capital offence. There is a difference between bail and trial. The court may not have jurisdiction to try a matter, but it may have jurisdiction to grant bail. So what he did is according to the law.
The matter was adjourned till October 22 for hearing. Patrick Nagbaton died after an accident that occurred at Rukbakulusi New Layout in Obiakwa local government area of River State. And on the foreign scene, today is the deadline set by the Tanzanian government for the forceful repatriation of 220,000 Burundian refugees. There are, however, no signs of any imminent repatriation. But one of the refugees said the Tanzanian government has told them that one day they will wake up and find buses waiting to take them home. Tanzania Home Affairs Minister Kangi Lugola told the BBC in August that the exercise would take place whether the refugees want it or not. The refugees who have been settled in 3 camps in southwestern Tanzania have expressed fears they will be returned to Burundi despite their opposition. Some of them say their lives will be in danger if they are forced to return. And in sports, Alberto Salazar, Mufara's former athletics coach, has been banned from the sport for 4 years after being found guilty of doping violations. Salazar runs the Nike Oregon Project, home to British 4-time Olympic champion Farah from 2011 until 2017. The decision follows a 4-year investigation by the U.S. anti-doping agency and a 2-year court battle behind closed doors. American Salazar said he is shocked by the outcome and will appeal. Now to end the news, a summary of our major stories. President Muhammadu Buhari has reiterated his commitment to the cleanup of Ogoni land. Unknown gunmen have kidnapped an 18-seater bus traveling from Owerri to Port Harcourt in Omerelu community of Ikore local government area in Rivers State. The Rivers State Police Command has declared its readiness to take the fight against criminality to the creeks. And on the foreign scene, tension is rising as the deadline for the repatriation of Burundians in Tanzania ends today. And that was the news, edited by Chinedu Iwuna. For comments and inquiries, please call 0815-341-8657 or 0814-434-3502. You can send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com or you read our stories online at www.todayfmlive.com. That's our package for the